I really think that we'll have a clinical trial with a drug that has been developed using this data of these projects. And it is something that I think that could be very important, because we know that when we are working in genetics, that there are other metabolic pathways that are associated with these complex diseases, different from the clinical factors. So this is an opportunity to have different drugs that can be useful in the clinical practice.
This work can open the door to follow looking for the mechanism behind this autophagy decline with aging, that in this case affects the stem cells, but we also have many other projects ongoing in neuronal cells. For us, it's very important to see what is exactly happening in the neuron and in other kind of cells, mostly postmitotic cells and quiescent cells that requires this basic autophagy to be alive and to be healthy during long period of time, and then we will be able to modulate this process to keep healthy the neurons or the quiescent cells.
Nowadays there are at least one big trial going on using another anti-CD20 monoclonal antibody of atumelumab, which I guess would be, I hope it will be positive as well. But there are other molecules with complete different mechanism of action being tested nowadays in progressive MS patients. That still we're using anti-inflammatory drugs mainly to deal with progression of disease, neurological disease. We do need neuroprotective, real neuroprotective agents, real regenerative therapies, and still we don't have them. Yeah, and this is what we have to. That's a future for all our patients, I think.
To include these angiogenic factors as a diagnostic criteria for preeclampsia, which is not nowadays. So we think that including this criteria will refine the diagnosis of preeclampsia and will also reduce complications of these patients. So now we are going to participate in a randomized clinical trial in order to assess the importance of these angiogenic factors in determining the moment of termination of the pregnancy.
The most interesting question is this: we hope that this technology will be extended or widespread for all communities, all the Catalonia or all Spanish community, in order to the best classification as possible of this incredible amount of patients, in order to optimize the results of the treatment. We must think about that even in the most good rate of hepatitis C, we have facing 1.1% of the complete population of Spain. I mean, a lot of 100,000 people, and now this treatment is very, very good and not as expensive as some months ago, and it's possible to benefit a lot of population in order to, if not eradicate, control the disease.